to innovate, how to invent things. How to invent, we will use our method called ARC prompt to show you how to innovate. But before then, what is STEM Invention Technology Program? STEM Invention Technology Program is the street name for cognitive neurospectrometry. Cognitive neurospectrometry. And cognitive neurospectrometry is a derivative course from behavioral neuroendocrinology. And behavioral neuroendocrinology is a branch of cognitive neuroscience, a branch of behavioral neuroscience, or a branch of neuroscience. Anyone you choose. So, but today we are doing on how to invent. So, how do we invent? Naturally, it is said that invention is the preserve of some few people who are endowed naturally to invent. But I'm challenging that is not true. I'm challenging it that every person born in this world that breathes the air can invent. Because the faculty, the articulative faculty and language faculty is not the same. And people are gifted in various ways and means. But one thing is very common, that we all breathe the air. As we breathe the air, we all can invent. We can innovate. We can invent something that is out of this world. So today I'm going to teach you how to invent. But we'll start from the kindergarten primary school level. And then neurospectrometry is a course specifically for invention, prospection. So we'll teach you how the brain processes this in a very easy made paradigm so that every person flows with it. Well, STEM invention, otherwise called STEM ITP. STEM ITP. S there, the STEM, S means science, T technology, E engineering, M here means maths and also stands for medicine. So we say STEM to ITP. STEM to ITP. So in STEM invention technology is a sure banker that whoever that undergoes this course, like you're doing now, you must invent today, right now. You must. So of all things, there's one area that is so common. There are too many ways, scientific ways, which we have discovered how you can invent things without losing your hair, without thinking so much. And we say within 3 minutes, if you're trained, within 3 minutes, you can invent a lot of things. But first, let's start. To invent something, you need the knowledge of ARC prompt. And then we have 32 types of ARC prompts, but we will use one today. And that one is called ESCAPE, ESC. In your computer, you see where they wrote ESC, ESCAPE. So that means if you are trying to find something in your computer and then it's taking too long, you press escape, either to close the computer or to route or reboot your computer. It goes easier to do it. And then on top, you see where they wrote F1, F2, F9, all those things. They gave you keys to prompt something faster than ever the normal way. So ESC, escape. Now, escape is the primary type or primary key to invention that we teach in kindergarten and teach secondary school students all over the world. This is our invention. This is what neuroscometry stands for. That's how the world becomes a place where every person acquires the knowledge of invention. So act prompt. A here means abstract. R here means reliance, and C means circumscription. So one of the ACT prompts that we use is escape and alphanumeric. Alphanumeric. So alphanumeric is A, B, C, D, 1, 3, 4, 5, or 6, B, 7, A, 8, 1, A1, C, 7. All these things are ACT prompts at alphanumerics. So this presents to you, this is the kindergarten level. So for instance, we take A. We'll present A as your ACT prompt, escape ACT prompt. So as an escape ACT prompt, we'll ask you to circumscribe ACT prompt into an abstract. And from that abstract, you prospect onto it, and then you have an invention. What do I have in mind? Nothing. But I have something presented for me. And then it is A. And with this A, what I will do is circumscribe A. I'll circumscribe A. I have done that. There are many ways to do it. So from your own side, you will see that I have circumscribed this to B1. This A, I have circumscribed it to B1. And then out of this B1, this becomes my abstract. I've created an abstract. But this abstract, I can use it to innovate things or to bring out things without me thinking about it, because I have the knowledge of this abstract circumscription. So first, to go from this B, let me now put this B this way. Now, I can do something like this. Do something like this. Do something like this. Look at it. And then when I put this one this way, and then I put this one this way, I can now make it like this. So now when you look at this, I have circumscribed my A to B1. From B1, I created an abstract here and use it to now create a visionary pictorial ACT prompt. So now, this that I have created, now I have to look for the resemblance. Remember, we say abstract reliance circumscription. You rely on this to give you an abstract thinking. So now in this, what have I created? This could mean 7 different things, but I ask you to look at it as it unfolds. So now this, I can call this a cup, a receiving cup. Then I can also now do this way. And then I put dots here. So what do? Now I'll put my fruits here. I call it fruit presser. Put a fruit here and press it, and then I have juice here. I've innovated a fruit presser just with air. Do it this way, or do this like this, and this like this. Or I can also cross it like this, cross it like this. So when I press this one, it presses on this, and my fruit, press this one, you close here, it will jump on this, and then I will extract the juice out of it. I can also use it to make glasses. The same air, this air has given me that. I can also use this air, use this. It gave me this way, right? B1. I can bring this out and close up this. And close up this. And create a rocket. Golf rocket. A golf rocket. So out of one abstract presentation or prompt, I've been able to use A to create an abstract B1 that I can decode.